Today I'm making one of my favorite healthy dinners, and I eat this all the time. It's a high-protein salmon bowl that's loaded with flavor. It's really satisfying, and it helps keep my blood sugar nice and stable. And I'm also going to show you a creamy lemon garlic dressing that honestly makes this whole dish so good and brings everything together. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I like to make simple, easy recipes that are flavorful and delicious, because if they're not, why bother? This bowl has everything you're going to want. It has a good amount of protein, it has healthy fats, plenty of fiber, and it tastes delicious. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to start with is my garlic for the dressing. Now I got a little hack for you. First I'm going to just give this a little rough chop, and then here's my hack. Let the garlic sit out for about 10 to 15 minutes before using it, before putting it in any kind of heat, and just using it in general. Now what this does is it helps increase something called allicin, which has a lot of the health benefits in garlic, and we want to let it sit so it can activate. So I'm going to set this aside and let it do its thing while we prep everything else. Here's a little chef joke for you. Why did the lemon stop rolling? Because it ran out of juice. Next I need to prepare my cauliflower rice. Now to bring out the best flavor, I'm going to be adding a little bit of onion and mushroom to this, and it's really going to take it to the next level. You can get the written recipe below the video in the description area. Next up, I'm going to cut up a couple of mushrooms. Use any kind you like. I like to use organic. And we're going to do the superfine dice on these as well. Once we get all the mushrooms chopped up, we're going to head on over to the stove. I've got a cast iron pan over medium heat, and I'm going to place some olive oil in the pan. You're going to need a fair amount, at least a couple of tablespoons, because the onions and the mushrooms really absorb it. Go ahead and swirl your pan, and when you notice that the oil is hot enough by the lines and the way it looks in the pan, toss in those onions and mushrooms. I'm only going to saute these for about 5 minutes. This dish comes together very quickly. We don't need to cook them more than that. We just want to soften them up. We want to season this layer of our dish, so I'm going to add a little bit of salt and give it a good stir. After 5 or 6 minutes, I'm going to toss in the cauliflower rice. There'll probably be a couple of chunks in there that are frozen together, and you just want to break them up. If it looks a little dry after you stir it up, go ahead and add a little more olive oil to it and just mix that in. Now this should probably take another 6 or 7 minutes to cook until everything's nice and soft and it's ready to go. It's very quick to make. Now of course we're going to want to season this as well with a little bit more salt and a little more garlic powder. The nice thing about cooking this in a cast iron pan is that once you turn the heat off, it'll keep the food relatively warm for a bit. Here's another chef joke for you. Last one. What is a salmon's favorite movie? The Godfather. Now let's move on to the dressing, the star of the show. I'm adding a half a cup of olive oil, a quarter cup of fresh lemon juice, a quarter cup of red wine vinegar. Now here's a little hack for you. Using both lemon juice and vinegar gives you much more depth of flavor and balance than just using one of those. To make this dressing creamy, we're using high-protein cottage cheese, and it really gets the job done well. Next is some Dijon mustard for its flavor, of course, and it emulsifies everything and keeps it nice and smooth. That garlic we set aside earlier for about 10 to 15 minutes is going in now. For seasoning, I'm adding a half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning and some salt and pepper. I've got a video on how to make your own Italian seasoning down below in the description. We'll blend this up for about 30 seconds. Now look at how creamy this is, and if it's too thick for you or it gets thicker than this, you can add a little bit of water, say a tablespoon at a time. Now I'm going to prep up the rest of our ingredients for our bowl. First up is some romaine lettuce. I like to add some red bell pepper and give it the superfine dice. And of course, you can change this up and use any vegetables you like. Cucumbers are excellent in this salad, and I'm going to give them a nice little slice. Alright, so here's most of our ingredients that are going in. I got some shredded carrots, got my romaine, my bell peppers, my cucumbers, of course. Here's the dressing. I'm going to put in some avocado and some pumpkin seeds. Now I'm ready to cook up my salmon. I'm using the one here from Trader Joe's. It is really good. It's very moist fish and it's buttery like. It's really worth trying. First thing you're going to do, of course, is take it out of the package and pat it dry. So I'm going to place it right here on some paper towels. Get some more paper towels on top and just make sure it's dry. Now once it's dry, we're going to add a little coating of olive oil and just rub it in with your hands. Next, I'm just going to season this with some salt right before grilling. I have my cast iron pan preheating over medium heat, and I added just a little bit of olive oil. Once that gets hot, then you're going to lay the salmon closest to you and lay it out away from you. You're less likely to have the oil splatter on you. I'm going to go ahead and place a lid on this and let it cook for about 5 minutes. Here it's been about 5 minutes, so I'm going to check and see what this looks like. Let's flip this over. Look at that. Beautiful golden brown. Now with checking the internal temperature at this point, we're only at about 95 degrees. So I'll place the lid back on and I'm shooting for 135 degrees Fahrenheit. This should only take another 4 or 5 minutes of cooking. Alright, here we go. We want to test the thickest part of our fillet here, so mine is about 131 or so. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it off. It will continue to cook for a few minutes after we take it off the heat. Okay, we're ready to put this salad together. First up, I've got some romaine here in my bowl and I'm adding some shredded carrots. I'm going to give that a quick toss and then I'm going to add my bell peppers and cucumbers. After adding my cucumbers, then I'm going to go ahead and add the dressing and mix that in because I want it to be mixed before I add the salmon, so it's just easier to eat. So drizzle in a few tablespoons, whatever you think will work, and then mix it all up and you can always add more. Once I've got the amount of dressing I want on that, then I'm going to add the cauliflower rice and just put a few scoops on my salad. Now I have one little thing I need to do here before I add my salmon, and that is to take the skin off. I don't want to have to deal with that when I have my salad. I just want to eat my salad because it's going to be so delicious. I just love avocado, don't you? Nice and creamy. Well, this is a beautiful avocado here, so I'm going to put some scores into it, and then I'm going to just place that right on my salad. Now what I want to know, who is game to try this salad? Man, I hope you do, because if you like salad as much as I do, with all the different things that are in it, you're going to love this one, and the dressing is amazing. Let me know down in the comments who's making it. Here's our last ingredient, pumpkin seeds. These are raw. Of course, we have to finish this up with our star, our dressing. So drizzle one more layer on top, and you're good to go. That lemon garlic flavor with the salmon is perfect. I cannot wait to devour this salad. Okay, it's time for my taste test. Oh, those flavors are so good. That dressing with the little tang to it goes perfect with the salmon. It's creamy, it's light, it's not a heavy dressing. And all those flavors, you've got the pumpkin seeds with the crunch and the bell pepper. I'm telling you, the combination is fantastic. Boy, have I got another recipe for you to try. This is an appetizer, and it is my smashed broccoli bites. Oh my gosh, these are good. Everybody loves them. You got to try them. Click the link on the screen, and it'll take you right to the recipe. Thanks for watching today. If you enjoyed delicious, healthy recipes, click the old subscribe button because I've got more coming your way. All right, we'll see you next time.